Hi, you guys, and welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I am your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. That's one word. And today we're going to be covering a lot of news today. Not a lot, but a good amount of news. A good amount of news today. And we're probably not going to open up with Regina King. Her story's a bit sad. So we're going to get to that to the end. But I did want to begin with Drea Michele because she got a message for y'all and why y'all trying to clock her uterus and why y'all trying to clock the age of her boyfriend. So we're going to get to that in a minute. But first, everybody here on TikTok, say hi, TikTok. Hold on one second. Let me flip you guys around. Actually, I can't even flip you guys around. Say hi, TikTok. But you guys, that's where we're gonna be. So I'll see you guys later. All right, bye-bye. Okay, YouTube, let's begin because this story is getting really, 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 really good. Okay. So with Drea Michele, she she wasn't having it, honey. She and let me share my tab for you guys. Hold on, and let me pull up the screen. Okay. So hold on. So, and I'm gonna blow it up. I want you guys to see it clearly. So this is Drea Michele. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk for posting it. I'm sure she's a tweeter and deleter. Okay, I'm sure she's a tweeter and deleter. But she went ahead and posted this today, and I said Drea Michele with a message amid criticism she's receiving for getting pregnant by a 22-year-old Jalen Green. Who is the same age as her son, struggling to breathe. Drea Michele said in her Instagram story, she said, I feel like I'm at the bottom of the pile of heavy humans, more hours of the day I feel like I'm struggling to breathe. Now I don't know if that was in reference to her being pregnant, because when you're pregnant it's just hard to breathe. Y'all know it's hard to breathe when you're pregnant, but I think that was in part of the people dogpiling on top of her, and rightfully so. You're having a baby by a child. Okay, I don't even know how even to say it properly, but you're having a okay? You're having a baby by a child, girl. And we all know it. We can see it too. Okay? We all know it and we can see it too. And so the fact that she feels attacked, well, you're going to feel a little bit of heightened emotions. You're pregnant, right? So you're already going through that level of trying your body trying to register the estrogen. And then two, the nature of the age of your partner, it's giving predatory. It's giving predatory. But let me get to some of the comments. I know you guys are rolling in here. Hi, how you doing? How's everybody doing today? Hold on, let me load your comments in here. I see you guys coming in here. Hello. What's up, Cree? 920. How you doing today? What's up, Callie? Back on YouTube. Hello, Amanda and VS. How you doing today? Hello, Nicole. Hello, Half Crazy. Hello, Jerica. I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, Veronica's Victoria's favorite secret. How you doing today? Hi, Mary, all the way from Facebook. Yeah, we're streaming on Facebook too. How you doing today? It's me, Lisa. Hi, it's me, Lisa. How are you? Hello, Perfect. I don't want to even butcher your name, baby. Go ahead and give us a nickname. Go ahead. Go ahead and get a chat a nickname. Okay. We'll just save you the trouble. Save you the trouble. Okay. But how you doing today? 08. We'll call you 08 for now. What's up, Kimmy on the go? How are you? Hello, Jess. Hello, Sean Johnson. What's up, Dutch? How you doing? Look, Miss Chavez, go ahead and give us a nickname in the chat. Go ahead and get a chat a nickname. We ain't even gonna try to do you dirty this weekend. Okay. Go ahead and get a chat a nickname. What you want to be called? Miss Chavez. Just give us a nickname. Just go ahead and give us a nickname. What's up, T? How you doing today? Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Jalen. Hello, Reese Norris, all the way from Facebook. How is it over there? Is it lonely? We appreciate you. Hello, Darnisha Winters. How you doing today? Hello, Unique, all the way from Facebook. Said, when do you start doing live? Love this. Today. So we got to get our numbers up. Our numbers are already doing really good. I mean, we hit about 5.6 million impressions. Damn, we hit a lot. We hit 5.6 million impressions a month on Facebook. But I want to get back to our live streams. We need to start doing our live streams again. The news is always pumping, and I feel like I'm just missing out on so many stories that I can actually share with you guys. I know you guys like the stories. You tagged me in dozens of them. There was another story that I wanted to cover in regards to a whistleblower. He came out, and he's currently trending right now on TikTok. We're going to get TikTok too. But he's currently trending right now on what's left of TikTok. on what's left of TikTok. In regards to being a whistleblower and the United States government's attempts to silence him because he happened to be a witness at one of the largest massacres that occurred in Iraq during, you know, the Iraqi war. So he's telling his story, and it's like talk of the town right now. So yeah, so we do lives and we cover a lot of stories, but we can cover them more in depth by being here with you guys. Hi Tasha, you said Nosy chatted. You said I followed you from Facebook. Hi Jasmine Beck, how you doing today? I appreciate that. This is from Scatterbrain Hadidi. How you doing, Hadidi? I mean, seriously though, what's left? I mean, we're gonna get to TikTok story. That's on the roster today. If you looked at the thumbnail, we're gonna get to TikTok story because we got to figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Hopefully, misinformation doesn't come out in regard to what's going on with TikTok, like what happened with the Shanquilla Robinson story. The Shanquilla Robinson story, among other stories, is the main reason why I left YouTube live streams. The rampant misinformation that casually floats on this app is this application is insane. So if you go back, those videos are still up. Somehow YouTube still monetizes them, but the way that I was just unloading on people because of the misinformation in regards to Shanquilla Robinson's story is astounding. It's astounding. I made a lot of enemies that year. That was 2022. I made a lot of enemies that year. This is from Sexy 60. How you doing today? This is from is it Aviana? Hi Aviana. You said happy I had you on Facebook because I'd be sick without the tea. Not you sick without it, girl. Ain't nobody else covering tea. I don't feel like anyone covers tea quite like we do on Facebook. I know there are some other heavy hitters. Shout out to Twan360. He does a really good job. Shout out to a bunch of other people who cover the tea on Facebook, but they don't do it quite like us, and they're not quite up to date like we are. So shout out to them. This is from Coco JB says, welcome back, Steph. Hey, thank you very much. This is from, is it Ayana? Aya? Baby, you got a nickname? Do you, friend? Y'all know I'm dyslexic, so reading your beautiful names that your parents picked out for you, I hate to be the one to butcher them, and then people got a clip of me saying your name wrong. So just give us a nickname, okay? Give us a nickname. Because Unique, they be killing y'all. They be killing y'all. They can't be killing me because I don't want to speak those words into existence. But they do be hurting to say, okay? They do be hurting to say. But back to the Drea Michele story and her. Now, the neighborhood talk was being messy. They played a snippet of MC Light's song saying she likes 17-year-old boys. We're not going to play that song because I don't even think we could sample it. As old as MC Light is, I don't even know if she owns her own masters. But tell me what your thoughts on Drea Michele. I already know what most of your thoughts are. But there are a lot of people who are saying, oh, well, she's young. He's young. He's of age. You know what I mean? But like, if the shoe were on the other foot, and the boy, whatever his name is, because he's a boy, he's not a man. The boy was 39 and Drea Michele was 22. Would you turn the other cheek? You know what I mean? Would you look the other way? I mean, honestly, I'm asking, would you look the other way and be like, well, they're in love. I don't think they're in love. Drea Michele is unemployed. All right. I just want to make that clear. Drea Michele is an unemployed adult, and there's nothing wrong with being unemployed, okay? There's nothing wrong with being unemployed, all right? But Drea Michele doesn't have very much going on for her except that Fashion Nova brand deal that she keep hawking all over the internet. And so she has to find a way to secure the funds, okay? She's got to find a way to secure the funds. She has to find a way to secure the funds. If she does it, newsflash, she's on the curb, okay? She's on the curb, okay? Newsflash, she's on the curb. So she does. But is this the right way to go about it? You know what I mean? Now remember, the old heads, they want young girls. And the new heads, they just want some cootie cat. Or they would say, as Petty Rowe would say, boochie cat. That's all they want. They just want some boochie cat. And so they'll get it any way they can, regardless of age. Let me read some of your comments. This from Unique says, it's a ticket, baby. It is. It is. You said, but y'all forgot they spilled the tea, him getting humped on by his friends. So I think it's a cover up. Ooh, a cover up and a ticket baby. A 2-for-1 special. A two for one special. Again, we don't talk about people's sexual orientations over here on the Nosy Bystanders Live, but I can understand how those two stories correlate. Um, that's interesting. Maybe I have to go look into that. I didn't even know all of that. Let me get some more of your comments. That's a new one. This is from Chaz Prince. Hey, Chaz. You said Drea needs to sit down. I feel like that's how you said it, Chaz, because you do be coming in the comments hot. I feel like you said Drea needs to go sit down. Don't lie, Chaz. That's how you be coming in the comments. With young men, especially a 22-year-old. He's a financial opportunity for her. I can see that. I totally can see that. I believe it too. This from Carmel says yes, and she just did, and wait, yes, and she just did for the next 18 years. What Kanye say? What's that line Kanye said? This from Janae says, she want her clout again, and no one is paying attention to her. Yeah. Is clout like a real drug? That's just my question. Like, I'm not trying to say it open-faced. Actually, I am trying to say it open-faced. Is clout like a real thing that people chase? Like, you know what I mean? Am I hitting on something? Because like, am I hitting on something? Am I hitting on something? No. Okay. This is from Sarah. Hi, Sarah from Facebook. Says Unique. Oh, this is not for me. This is for Unique. This is from Keisha. Hey, Keisha. Kei, not Kie. For some people who didn't know that. You said this is the second time someone mentioned his sexuality. It is. It is. It is. But it's a little bit different, right? Because we don't talk about people's sexual orientations here, because I don't think that's tea, regardless if they're in the closet or not, unless they do something egregious with their orientation, right? Like being in a gay relationship and then cheating on your boyfriend with a girl. Like, that's egregious to me, where sexual orientation should be discussed. But this is one of the instances where it would be, right? If it's true and he does, he is playing for the other team, then it could make sense that he would try to knock someone up to be like, hey, no, I'm actually straight. You know what I mean? Like, people have cover-up babies all the time, Keisha. They do. They have cover-up babies all the time. And so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it a cover-up baby? And that's the only reason why his orientation would be in question. But, make a valid point. This from Sarah says, y'all, isn't true. This boy and Drea's son are the same age. They are the same age, yeah. Sarah, I don't know if you just found that out today, but I hate to break the news to you, but yeah, they're the same age. He was born when her son was born. Not on the same day, obviously, but the same calendar year. Dre's Runt said, hey, Chief, I'm late, but I smashed that like button. Now, you guys, before I go and look at that like button, I ain't gonna do y'all dirty. I ain't even gonna call y'all out by name either. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But before I go look, before I go look and cuss y'all out one time for the one time, before I go look, did y'all smash the like button? Come on! I'm giving you the news and a safe place to discuss it with no moderators who will block you, okay? We don't believe in mods. I believe in mods. I do. I have a mod over on TikTok. I do believe in moderators, but I don't believe in the heavy presence of moderators. I feel like it scares your chat. Your chat feels like, what the hell? Oh. Your chat feels like they can't discuss openly without getting, admonished or banned. And I hate that. I hate that feeling, because when I go into other people's live streams and it's just heavy with moderators, I'm always like, gosh, can I say this, or are they gonna come get me? Am I gonna be hung up to dry? And so this is a safe space where you can talk your ish, but don't say nothing ignorant. because I don't know how to block yet on YouTube. I still ain't learned how to do that yet. But when I do, I'm taking names, okay? When I learn, I don't even know how to do. I don't even know where that button exists on Facebook. But when I do, okay. Let's get to our next story. Drea, my final thoughts on Drea. Drea. Oh, and shout out to my I don't know what side that my flowers are on. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. I can't tell. Nope, this is this side. Wait, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, shout out to my co-host today. Aren't they beautiful? Got them in Costco. Shout out to my co-host. She's a little quiet, but trust me, when she got something to say, she got something to say. She definitely gonna have something to say about this next story. So our next story comes to you from all the way from California. Because California, what is you doing? What is you doing? I know these look like hot Cheetos, but there's actually a hilarious story behind them. And we're going to get to that story in a minute. But California, according to the San Francisco Chronicle, California is looking to have hot Cheetos banned. But not just hot Cheetos, you guys. They're looking to ban a whole bunch of other products, specifically because of the dye that's used in these products. And they're hoping that it pushes these large corporations like Frito-Lay's and Mars Candy, whatever, and including Pepsi Cola, who produces Mountain Dew, to remove those harsh chemicals from their food and drink and candy items for a betterment of America. Now, mind you, we're on a spinning globe hurling through space with not a motherfucking neighbor in sight. Okay? Like this. This is how we're hurling in space. Like that. Not a neighbor in sight. Okay? And we're just destroying the one rock we got. And this is to California. It's California only. Not Californians, just the state as a whole. And the assembly who put this together, this dumbass shit. Did you actually think that they don't care if you stop selling hot Cheetos to third graders? Some other degenerates in other states are going to buy them. The world looks like it's coming to an end, okay? Your biggest issue, California, is homelessness. Not hot Cheetos. Not hot Cheetos. But let's get to the story. And I already have the news clip. I'm going to play you the clip because it's a good soundbite, okay? I'll play you the soundbite and then we'll get to the San Francisco Chronicle's article because I know you guys like a good news clip, don't y'all? Don't lie. I know you niggas do, okay? And the non-Negroes. Okay, hold on. Let me get the soundbite. All right, volume up.
Banned at public schools in California. A local assembly member has claiming hot Cheetos, Doritos, and Takis could be banned at public schools in California. A local assembly member has proposed a bill that would prohibit schools from providing food products that contain certain artificial dyes. Some lawmakers say young people are harmed by the chemical ingredients and guidelines need to be updated. Other products that could be affected include Jolly Ranchers, Sour Patch Kids, and Mountain Dew.
Now let me stop you right there because there's more to this. Jolly Ranchers, okay? Because when I heard the Jolly Ranchers part, I nearly about fell out. What Jolly Ranchers do to you? Now I know this world is coming to an end, but what Jolly Ranchers do to you, California? You know how motherfucking good a Jolly Rancher? We might have some problems. We might have some we might have some problems. Now, hot Cheetos, I don't eat that. I used to. I don't eat it anymore. Takis, I can't even put them in my mouth. They're just way too hot. But Jolly Ranchers. Let me get to the comments. Let's get to the comments before I play the rest of this clip. You said homelessness is more pertinent. It is. I mean, there's a whole street called Skid Row where people would just make their ways and try to sleep. God, I could never. I just the thought of ending up on Skid Row is terrifying. It said leave Jolly Ranchers alone. Oh, sorry. This one says leave Jolly Ranchers alone. That's right. Leave it alone. Jolly Ranchers, honey. This is from Unique. Says they put vaccines in lettuce too. So they've been killing. Friend. we just we just gonna get back to the news clip, okay? We just gonna get back to the news clip, all right?
Will not ban any specific foods or products. The goal here is to encourage companies to make minor modifications to products sold in California if they want their products to be sold in California public schools. And let's be clear, that's a big market. California public schools serve nearly 3 million free lunches and 1.5 million free breakfasts every school day.
So he's saying, really, we're targeting the food companies, not necessarily the kids, even though the kids wouldn't suffer, because either way, like, they're not going to get these products, right? And the kids are going to be able to have a healthier, long-lasting life. Or two, the companies are going to listen to our demands. They're going to take these chemicals out of these products, and kids are going to still be able to enjoy their chewy, gooey snacks. Does that make sense? That makes sense, y'all. Yes, Mrs. Chow. How you doing? Yes, just in the schools. California Assembly member, I forget what his name is, something Gabriel, stated that they feed over 3 million meals per day. Now, the crazy part that I didn't quite understand is that y'all feeding kids Jolly Ranchers and Mountain Dew? I don't think they are. I think kids who have, like, you know how you give your kids a couple dollars, you give your kids a couple dollars for school and they go to the little concessionary and they buy their snacks. So I don't think that they're serving this to the kids. I don't think they're serving this to the kids. I think that, like, they just don't want it to be in the stores because, schools have contracts with, like, Frito-Lays and Pepsi Cola and Coca-Cola, where they have to sell their products in their school districts. So I think it's so kids just don't get access to it because they can't sever their contracts with these large brands. But first of all, why are you going into contract with these large brands? Unless they're providing you guys with chicken nuggets, broccoli, carrots, chocolate milk, and things like that kids can't eat that is of substance. Why the fuck are you even in business with these people? And what you guys don't also know is that a lot of these big brands go into these 100, 200-year contracts with school districts. They're just not 5-6 year contracts. These are like 100, 200-year contracts, which is even more predatory to the children. You understand? So, it's interesting. It's quite the interesting story. Quite the interesting story. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this is a good move outside of homelessness in California? Do you think this is a good move for these brands to, you understand what I mean? I want to hear from y'all. Let me get to the comments. That comment about the vaccines and the lettuce, I'm sorry, that took me out. This from Chesper said, Lord, you brought the conspiracy theorists out the woodwork. I didn't bring them out. The conspiracy theorists exist. I love Unique. Now Unique. Unique girl. I'm pulling. I got to pull the next story. We just got to. Now Unique girl. Coming up here with that conspiracy theory. Talking about vaccines and the lettuce. Child, I ain't never heard nothing crazier in all my days. Okay, all my days. But I want to pull this next clip, and I'm going to just take this off my screen because we actually don't need it. Shout out to the co-host. We're going to talk about Regina King. So you guys know that roughly around a year and a half ago, her son had passed away from unaliving, if you will. And she never actually talked about it publicly, but today she actually sat down with Good Morning America's Robin Roberts, and she discussed a tiny anecdote of her son. And she also discussed how she felt when he did what he had did. It seemed like there was no harm, no foul in what he did. So hold on, let me pull the clip. I have the clip. I thought I saved it. I'm not very good at any of this, but give me a second. Hold on. Unless they pull the clip. Did they pull the clip? No. Hold on, you guys. Let me add a commercial break. Mm-hmm. With Facebook, y'all just gonna hear me talk. Okay, hold on, you guys. I got the clip. I guess they pulled the clip down. I don't know why they would do that. Hold on, you guys. And I thought I had saved it. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's get the clip. And it's just gonna be the audio, okay? So give it 1 second and I'm gonna play it. Volume up, you guys. Volume up.
Depression, that people expect it to look a certain way, and they expect it to look heavy, and people expect that
Aww.
it's okay to have to experience this and not be able to have the time to just sit with Ian's choice, which I respect and understand, that he didn't want to be here anymore. And that's a hard thing for other people to receive, because they did not live our experience, did not live Ian's journey.
I think a lot of people are going to appreciate that you said it was his choice and that you recognize that.
That was so,
and that's so true. I'm gonna play the clip again in case any of you guys didn't hear it, but it was the part of her retelling, make her truth, essentially her retelling her truth in regards to her son. You said W. It was in regard to her telling her truth about her son that I think a lot of people appreciated her stating that it was his choice. So it takes the onus off of herself, like, I didn't do anything, and I'm sure it sounds, the language that Regina King is using sounds like very much coached through therapy. Like, what did I do as a mother to make my son want to do this to himself? And it turns out that you have no control over somebody doing that to themselves. You literally have no control. Now, could you have communicated with them better? Could you have, offered, better treatment? Could you have offered something, right? You could have done anything. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But when people have the notion in their head that they're going to do that to themselves, they're going to do it. You know what I mean? They're going to do it. They're going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, if you know someone who has been struggling with, what's it called? Ideation, because it's hard to say that over here. YouTube be so weird with it. But people who have been suffering with ideation, there's really nothing that you can do. There's nothing you can do. And I like that she didn't take the responsibility on herself. Like, it was me. I was a bad mom. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't love him hard enough. I didn't give him the things that he needs. No, she didn't say any of that. She simply said, I respect his decision to do what he had to do. Let me get to some of your comments. This is from this is unique. You're not talking to me. This is from Chas Person says, it's nothing she could have done. She definitely has seen a good therapist that's helping her through a lifelong trauma. It is, yeah. Whoever her therapist is, they are good. They are good. They seem to be very good and to be walking her through all of those stages. Do you understand what I mean? This is from SS said, if she was a man, it would be different. Oh, you're at the beginning of the video. Sorry, T. This is from SS said, most of the time, no one knows. Yeah, no one does. No one knows. Nobody knows, like, it just happens. We've all had thoughts of ideation. I think everyone has. Everyone has had these thoughts of like, gosh, I wish I was just, but we, for the most part, most of us don't take action. But there are some quite a few of us who do. And then what does life look like for the rest of the family? You need therapy. There's no way to get through that without therapy, because all you're going to do is think about it and dream about it every day, you know? So I just pray that her son comes to her in a dream, or has come to her in a dream and has like revealed, you know, because I'm a big dreamer person, right? If it comes to you in a dream, baby, it's real. Because niggas gonna cheat on you in their dreams. Somebody gonna steal some money from you in your dreams. And that stuff be real. Your best friend, you gonna find out she a op in your dreams. Don't argue with me. Argue with your ancestors on that, because they gave us that gift, right? The gift of dreaming. So this is how it is. That's just how it is. You understand what I mean? So there's really nothing much else you can do about it, but get a good therapist, get a good night's sleep, reach out to the people in your community, husbands, friends, cousins, family, and just get a foundational understanding. Reach out to Ian's friends and family, or her son's name is Ian. Reach out to his friends, so just so you can get some closeness from him, because you don't know the life that he lived with his friends, and his friends probably have like little trinkets he left with them, or, oh, Ian, he forgot to pick up his t-shirt. I want you to have this back. So I'm hoping that Regina King reaches out to her son's friends so that maybe they have memorabilia that they can re-give back to her. You know what I mean? Her story is very sad. When I saw her story today, I teared up a little. I didn't cry, but I teared up a little because I was like, you could just see she's so hurt. I mean, imagine I think he was her only child. Was he? Let me Google that. Hold on, y'all. I need to know. Hold on. I'm a little curious. Oh my God. She only had one child, and it was him. Dang. That's crazy. That's probably why she's struggling even more. Ain't that right, co-host? They agree. And the only time you can ask anyone about grieving is a beautifully set of flowers. Only they would know. Dang. That is like, wow. I really poor Regina King. Shout out to Regina King. I really hope, and I'm really glad that she was able to speak on it. These set of flowers. These Costco flowers. These are the co-hosts today. Once a week, I want to change them out. We'll have a new co-host every week. I really want some yellow roses. I just haven't been able to find a florist that has them, but I really want to get some yellow roses. If they have them, I don't even know they're in bloom yet. But who else to ask about grieving than a set of Costco flowers? But I want to get to the next story. Let's get to the next story. Where is the next story? It's somewhere here at the top. Let's get to McDonald's, because McDonald's, you being big and motherfucking greedy. You over here being big and greedy, and you need to. Let's get to this story, because this story is a two-parter. Okay, there's a lot going on with this raggedy story. Okay, let me get to your comments before we get to this, because McDonald's, as usual, is on some big back behavior. It's from Chaz Preston said, "Not me looking at the vaccinated list." Where are you looking up? Unique. I'm gonna put on my Umar Johnson voice. Unique. Do not have people in my chat looking up vaccinated lettuce. Look, I look right at you. Okay, you see? I'm looking. Do not look up vaccinated lettuce. That's not a thing. Unique was just being funny in the comments. Okay. No, I do not want the misinformation to be floating about. Okay, I might get a moderator. I might have to get a moderator. Okay. Look, don't do it. I need to get my other camera set up so you can see both of my anger. I'm gonna have it set up for tomorrow's show, Friday's show. But I'm gonna have a camera here and I'm gonna have a camera here, and then that way they're interchangeable, so you can see the disdain in both my eyes. This one and this one, okay? Not, but it's true. They do not vaccinate lettuce, y'all. We're going to get to the TikTok ban. Kim, shout out to Kim all the way from Facebook. Hey, Kim. TikTok has passed a bill to have TikTok banned, but not really banned. But we're going to get to that story in a minute. Let's get to this big backstory brought to you by Mickey D's. So today, McDonald sat down with CNN Business, and they talked about the declining sales. Just opening their mouth about that story cost them $7 billion. So the story comes to you from CNN Business. Just follow along. You don't actually have to read it, but there it is. You said some lower income Americans are rejecting McDonald's and opting to cook at home instead. The fast food chain chief financial officer said to investors on Wednesday. Now, after he had made that statement on Wednesday to his investors, they saw a sharp decline, almost $7, a little over $7 drop from their stock, which cost them about $7 billion. But that's not all. McDonald's also, their CFO also weighed in on the ongoing strike or the ongoing boycotts here in America. Apparently there's boycotts going on of McDonald's in China, which I had no idea, as well as in the Middle East. And so they stated that with individuals now cooking at home, with individuals boycotting us, we're having an issue. We're struggling financially, but you're really not. Because why is a motherfucking McChicken $4? Huh? You're supposed to be fast food, not fast, expensive food. And then you complaining that people are cooking at home. Oh, lower income Americans are cooking at home. Well, maybe if you were affordable at McDonald's, we would eat at McDonald's. Now, funny enough, after I saw that this article here by CNN Business, I found a tweet. So I already knew it had nothing to do with lower income American. I already knew it didn't. Because one thing about corporations, they gonna lie to you and they gonna lie straight to your face. They do not care. They literally do not care. Because as soon as I saw this article, this is the first tweet that popped up. And let me, I'm gonna just put it to you on the screen. I don't have time to put it up here. But here's the tweet. The tweet says, hold on, I'm gonna read it to you from the other side. Hold on. The tweet says, all the good, no, not the good cultural recipes. Here it is. This says, if they ban TikTok, how the fuck am I going to cook? Interesting, right? If they ban TikTok, how the fuck am I going to cook? Babe, I don't know how you going to cook, okay? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but tons and tons and tons of people get their recipes from TikTok. If you think that this TikTok ban is not multi-conglomerate corporations coming together, baby, you living under a rock. That bipartisan bill that successfully passed through the House of Representatives and probably going to steamroll right through the Senate has less and less and less to do with, the Chinese Communist Party. It has nothing to do with that. The CEO of TikTok is from Singapore. It's got nothing to do with the communist. It's not even the same country. Okay? It has to do with multi-conglomerate corporations who already have their hands in the pockets of politicians banding together to grind their axe against TikTok. So it's not just Meta and Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. It's not just Meta and Facebook that is sick of TikTok steamrolling them when it comes to subscribers, making actual millionaires with their small businesses. TikTok showed you that as an example. They said, we can actually make your small business pop. All you got to do is just dedicate a little bit of time and let the algorithm do the algorithm thing. Shit that Facebook and Instagram could never. Okay? What is this? Was I the only one who saw that? I swear it was like fireworks. Okay, let me scroll back. I got to rewind back. Okay, you guys all saw it too. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, perfect. Okay, so So you got Meta, who is jealous of the algorithm that TikTok is producing. You have Starbucks, who absolutely, yeah, okay, the fireworks, okay. Then you have Starbucks, who is absolutely upset that TikTok, because of TikTok solely alone by itself, caused them to have one of the largest boycotts in their history, as well as McDonald's. And McDonald's has two issues, right? Because they have the boycott because they were funding the IDF, which is the Israeli armed services and army. But people are also learning how to cook on their own. Okay. So all of these large corporations are like, well, who's our problem? Who's our problem? Who's our problem? Who's our problem? TikTok's our problem. Well, if I'm McDonald's, I'm like, well, I already donate to these 10 politicians. And if I'm Facebook, I'm like, well, I donate to these 10 politicians. And then if I'm Starbucks, I'm like, well, I already donate to these 10 politicians. And we all just band together. We could have a good number of politicians to actually get that app gone. So TikTok being banned is not just Meta. It's also McDonald's. It's also Starbucks. Do you understand what I mean? Because the federal government, they don't care about social media apps. But when you have social media apps who are doing the Lord's work, it's got to go. 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 And McDonald's is letting you know that. They're trying to say, oh, it's because of, people are cooking at home. But what they're really saying is it's because you bitches are on TikTok learning new recipes and you're not eating out. Do you understand what I mean? You see what I mean? Yes, I'm back. Do you see what I mean? I know. Everybody else saw those fireworks. Okay, I don't know where those came from. I'm trying to figure out where they came from, but I don't know. Let me just check. I don't have any banners that would have any fireworks. That was just strange. But there's that story. And I want to get to the TikTok story. Let's get to the TikTok story. Is this the TikTok story? Hold on. Now, where the hell did that story go? Oh, here it is. All right. Share this tab instead. These ads, man, these ads are going ads, baby. These ads, they said the ads going to add, honey. Here's the article that I want to get to. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Let me get some of your comments. Do hand hearts. But why is it doing that? I understand. That is so pretty. But why is it doing that? Is that YouTube? Is that my streaming app? Is it my MacBook? So many questions, but we have to get to the next story. No more thumbs up and no more hand hearts, even though this one is the cutest. It's so cute. Okay, so let's get the story about TikTok, because that's the one that's probably why you guys are here. Well, you're here because you love the nosy bystanders and you love smashing that like button. You said it's Apple. Oh, shout out to Apple. What else does it do? What about times out? Nothing? No, nothing, you guys. Sorry. Just a thumbs up. That's how I'm going to start ending all my shows. Like, see you guys next time. Hi, Ken, all the way from Liverpool, UK. I hope you're not over here to cuss me out because of Kate Middleton. Please, I can't take a boot to the neck, okay? I can't take a boot to the neck, okay? I can't. So if you've come all the way here from Liverpool, just stay for the tea, okay? But don't come over here trying to jump us. Please. Please, Ken. He said, okay. He said, nah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ken. Okay, so let's get to TikTok. Where's TikTok going? What's the beef? Is it going to end? Should we all call our doctors? Should we get our subscription services back? Are we going back to television? That's probably what people are asking. Now, I saw a tweet today where a person said that they hadn't watched a full series of anything in 3 years. Another person stated that they had not changed their batteries in their remote in probably 5 years because it's just so infrequent. It's so infrequent how often we just don't use our televisions. I mean, my television crapped out, but I didn't even realize it crapped out until like maybe a week ago when I was trying to watch my 600-pound life. Mind your business. Okay? Because I already know the comments are coming. Mind your business. I like my 600-pound life. I'm not compromising that. I'm 12 seasons in. We in it for life. Okay? We're in it like this. We thick as thieves and we close like Irish cousins. Okay? So don't ask me, oh, Steph, why do you watch that? All they're doing is exploit. Shut up! Okay? Shut up. Okay? I don't say nothing to y'all single bitches over there watching Love is Blind. And I don't say anything to you individuals who want to find love abroad with your 90-day fiance. All right? So don't come at me with the, oh, why do you watch my 600-pound life? Because it's good. Have you ever seen someone eat 4 plates of spaghetti? I rest my case, okay? But let's get to TikTok, okay? So TikTok, according to USA Today, maybe you better get you a VPN, okay? And shout out to USA Today, Jessica Guynam, who wrote this article, says House passes TikTok bill. What are TikTok stays numbered and what you need to know? It said the House has overwhelmingly approved a measure that would ban TikTok from operating in the United States or for sales, posing the most serious threat yet to the popular short form video platform. The bill passed with 352 to 65, with one member voting present, showing widespread bipartisan support. With backing the House of Representatives House member Mike Johnson and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, that fucking cunt, okay, is now heads to the Senate, where its fate is more uncertain. At the issue, TikTok's Chinese ownership, U.S. officials say parent company ByteDance could hand over the personal information of 170 Americans who use the popular short video app in Beijing. The bill's opponents have praised it for free speech concerns. They also say that TikTok has taken steps to safeguard Americans' data by storing their servers here in the United States. If you guys didn't know, last year, TikTok had moved their over-the-sea servers here through Oracle. So TikTok does not filter any information back through Singapore. Again, I'm going to keep saying that because it's Singapore, not China. It says TikTok has not been asked for that data and would not share it if it were. The concern is that it's ordered by Chinese authorities. ByteDance would have to hand it over by the House of Representatives ban. The legislative call for ByteDance to divest or sell TikTok, or TikTok will be banned from the App Store and web hosters in the U.S., and it had about 165 days to comply. 165 days to comply. You said, how did I get into this? You mean this live stream? Well, you're nosy. And you like the news. That's probably how you ended up over here. You know? Are you nosy? Do you like the news? It's current and it's accurate. Well, if you're here, stay a while. We like you here. Okay. This is from Scatter, said off topic, but do you do memberships? We have one membership level here at the Nosy Bystanders on YouTube. It's $99, but it comes with a free Nosy Bystander hoodie, like a what's it called? An embroidered hoodie with your name and stuff on it that says Nosy Bystanders. So it's $99 and it comes with the hoodie. You get the free hoodie. We ship it out and we have it embroidered for you. I think only 2 people have bought it. Ramona, shout out to Ramona, wherever she at, girl. How you doing? Hers came out really cute. And then another person, I forget what her name was, but they both bought it. And then you get like, it says Nosy Bystanders established in 1987. Obviously the year I was born. And then it has your name on it. And then it has like an eyeball, like, cause you're nosy. And then it has like, it's really nice. It's a cool, dope hoodie. So you can get your membership and we'll get you a hoodie. Okay. That's what it comes with. Okay. Oh, mentorship. Oh, I'm so ignorant. No, baby, I don't mentor nobody. I am the worst person to take advice from. Do not listen to nothing I say except the news. Honey, I will steer you wrong. I'll have you cheating on your motherfucking husband, honey, and scamming the IRS. No. 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 If that's the life you want to live, email us. If it's not, then you're probably in the wrong place to be mentored. I am the worst person to get advice from. Because I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you to run that nigga over. Run him over, honey, and go in reverse. Right on top of his legs. Right on top of him. Okay? Don't ask me for advice. And I'm not giving none. Okay? Scatter said, thank you. I was asking because I was asked because in TV and film. What do you mean in TV and film? Explain to us. Full speed. Run a nigga over. Full speed. Okay. Listen, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I'm your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. If you're not new here, then you know that this is just the banter that comes out of my mouth. Can't nobody clock my tea over here. And that's why we like it, because I'm going to keep y'all with the news, but I'm going to let you laugh too, okay? You're in TV and film. I'm not in TV and film. I mean, if you're watching me on your TV, hello. And if you're watching me from your desk at work, yo, she not working. And if you're watching me from your desk at work with no earbuds in, hey, she not doing her job. Come get her. I'm snitching on everybody. I'm snitching on all y'all. I'm snitching on everybody. Everybody. You can get it and you can get snitched on too. Now I work from home. Well, then I guess your husband just heard me yelling at you. I work from home. Like, bitch, who is you yelling at? I literally work from home. That's why I love the Nosy Bystander. I'm glad I'm back. You guys crack me up. You guys are the funniest set of people. Y'all are my people. Ain't that right, co-host? They said that's right. You guys are my people. Y'all keep me laughing and entertained. Along with the news. The news is always interesting. Hopefully the news is never sad, but the news is always interesting. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate the laughs and the comments in the comment section. This from Kim said, mentorship looks like she wants help to get social media platforms. What they're asking. Oh, let me reread your comments then. I'm sorry about that. Let me go back to your comments. Gosh, who made the comment? What was her name, y'all? What are you drinking? Some Japanese sake? No, I'm just drinking water. You know, for my kidneys. Hold on one second. 1 second. I can't remember the girl's name who said that. Not tell more about that girl. I was lying. I owe the IRS $2,000. I gotta write them a check tomorrow. I don't know how. They always stroke me for an extra $1. Okay, hold on. 7. Oh, scattered brained Hadidi says, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, if you need help with your social media, now I was just joking. If you actually need help with your social media platforms, just email me. Our email is literally in the about section here on YouTube. Just scroll to the about section. It's info@nosybystandards.com. Shoot us an email and leave your phone number and I'll give you a call. If you need help with, or maybe you could just explain it in detail what you need help for, but just email us. Our email is also, not that email. Is that email? No, that email's not. No, you got to email that directly to me. I just got to find which phone it goes to because I know it's hooked up to one of these phones. But yeah, send us an email and just let me know what exactly it is you're trying to say. This is from Tawana. It's a Tawana says, I don't have a TikTok, but I stand with TikTok. I believe everyone should have access to a platform to express themselves and build community. Absolutely. The suppressing of TikTok is kind of crazy, especially coming from the government, but we already know where it comes from. It's from the larger corporations who are just sick of TikTok and their shit. TikTok, no shade, but you got too big for your britches. You got too big for your britches. You was doing too much. You was helping too many niggas out. You was making millionaires left and right. Individuals were able to quit their jobs, start their businesses, become influencers, become experts at whatever field of whatever they were in, start businesses, whatever. You got too big for your britches. You should have laid low and did the Facebook thing where they just let you just simmer and fester with your neighbors and just argue with each other. Or you should have did the Instagram thing where all you do is just clock people's bodies and their pictures and their filters. You were doing too much and TikTok got too big for their britches and they were helping out too many people. Ain't that right, co-host? All right, see? And so they were getting too big for their britches and they were just, they were not having it. They were not having it. And that's the real shame that so many people are going to lose out on so much. Thank God people like me have been able to diversify everything that I do so I can actually just be okay here on YouTube or be okay on Facebook. Unfortunately, I hate that app, but it is what it is, right? So, but everyone should have the right to say what they want. Again, the only people who can stifle your speech is the federal government. And this is definitely a case of a violation of free speech. Now, the sad part about it is if it does pass the Senate and the president signs it, it doesn't mean it's over, but TikTok can take it to the higher courts to see if they'll have it overturned. But who knows? Who absolutely knows if the judge will even listen to TikTok's case? They did last time, but we don't know if they will this time. Okay. This is from Ken. Ken says, you know about the difference in videos with that they see education than the West. Wait, you know about the difference in videos that they see educational than in the West? Yeah. So you mean over in China? Yeah, they're very strict about what can be produced online versus here. TikTok kind of follows that format, but every other app is just really rogue. It's like, it is what it is, but yeah, in China, they're very restrictive. But again, TikTok is not a Chinese app. TikTok is from Singapore. Now, I'm not saying this to you, Ken. I'm just saying this to the audience, the observable audience who's listening. In two different things, okay? 2 different countries, 2 different nationalities, 2 different languages, 2 different cooking styles, 2 different cultures. That's literally like saying, oh, all white people are Irish. No, they're not. Or all people from the UK are Irish. 2 different countries. UK, Ireland, 2 different countries. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it. You're talking about, unfortunately, I know it's a potato thing over there, but not potato, but you're talking tomato, potato. Okay. You're talking about 2 separate things. You're talking about oranges and clementines. Okay. You're talking about grapefruits and navel oranges, 2 separate things. Okay. Two separate things. This from Mariana. I said, right. That's what we all want to know. Where's the Duchess of Cambridge? Ooh, are we going to get to that story? Ooh, golly. Was that story that story wasn't, we weren't prepared to talk about that story. Were we? Were we going to talk about that bitch? Okay, we'll talk about it briefly. because the church bells are on. So let's talk about her real quick. The Duchess. What's her name? Kate Middleton. So where is she? Gosh, I had a theory yesterday. I had a theory yesterday that she absolutely knew that her husband was cheating on her, and she is using her power of silence. She's using her silence as power. And a lot of people are like, that's not power. It is. Because the way that Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace and Windsor are falling all over themselves in order to get her to speak, and she won't, tells you how much power she has in her speech. You can believe whatever it is you want to believe. Not you, Mariana, not you, but I mean like the general consensus. They can believe whatever they want to believe about Kate Middleton, but her silence is so loud that it's actually audible. Like her silence is so loud, we can actually hear her. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, because she's not saying anything, she's saying a whole hell of a lot. She's not getting on the internet to say, hey, you guys, let me just make a quick YouTube video. Like, I didn't realize my absence would be taken that strongly. Let me just make a quick Instagram story. You know what I mean? Let me just do this real quick. The fact that she's not doing it tells you everything you need to know about Kate Middleton and how much power she knows that she has in her tongue. The fact that she won't say anything is terrifying Buckingham Palace. And then, because she wouldn't say anything, they tried to produce a photo of her. Because again, not only is Kate Middleton not saying anything, but she's also saying, I'm not taking no fucking pictures, not even with my kids. I'm not doing nothing. So they're like, fine, bitch, you don't want to take a picture? We're going to make a picture. But joke's on them, that picture was so heavily edited. It was so heavy. Here's the crazy part I think is missing a lot of people. Kate Middleton's photo with her children was so heavily edited that not only does Kate Middleton not take candid pictures with her children, which is crazy because those are your children, but two, they don't have an actual photo of Kate Middleton smiling. Think about that for a second. If you went through your phone right now, how many pictures would you find of yourself outside, at a coffee shop, showing, oh, look, I went to, Smoothie King, taking a picture with yourself, by yourself, smiling. Hundreds of pictures. The fact that they don't even have one photo of Kate Middleton smiling, that they had to use a Vogue cover photo of her smiling. That is crazy. So this woman is really not giving them access to any of them. Now, yesterday, it was reported on by The Guardian that The Guardian, the news article, the newspaper, The Guardian, had to retract a story that they had just published in regards to Kate Middleton, Lady Hanbury, and Prince William. So I'm going to get to you that story. I was going to actually cover it tomorrow, but I'll cover it now. So The Guardian, that you guys all know and love, The Guardian had produced a story stating that Stephen Colbert, if you guys know who Colbert is, he does the Colbert Report. He used to do it on Comedy Central. And now he does, the Stephen Colbert Show at night. And so Stephen Colbert was making a late night joke in regards to Kate Middleton, Lady Hanbury, and Prince William, and Lady Hanbury being the mistress. Now, The Guardian published literally verbatim exactly what Stephen Colbert had said. And they were hit with lawyers from Buckingham Palace to take Lady Hanbury's name out of that article. Not Kate Middleton's name. Her. Now, don't take her name out of the article. Don't take out of the article the notion of an affair. Just remove the mistress's name to protect her. Are you serious? Not protect the mistress. So those rumors that are circling around, oh, Kate Middleton found out that her husband was having an affair in December, starting to sound real. Starting to sound real. And my theory is, I think Kate Middleton did have abdominal surgery. I don't think it was anything crazy. It was more than likely, knowing Kate Middleton, it was probably a mole. She'll probably get something removed, right? But because it's a surgery and she's going to be away from the cameras all day, they have to make it sound serious so she can just get it done. Like, if you don't think Kate Middleton doesn't get work done, you're living in la la land. So she'll probably just getting something removed, something done of the nature, right? I think that when she went to go get whatever surgery she had to get done, when she got back, that's when she found out about that affair. Whether it be something left behind, a text, something. And remember, you guys, they live in Kensington Palace with hundreds, if not thousands, of maids and nannies and stuff. Or how do we not know her children didn't say anything? You know how messy motherfucking kids are. Kids are messy. Messy as high hell. So how do we know that? We don't know the full story. How do we know that the children didn't spill the beans? How do we know a maid was like, girl, when you was gone, I'm gonna just be real with you, girl. He had another bitch over here. How do you not know that? So I want people to get this notion out their head, like, oh, a maid or a butler at Buckingham Palace, they would, yes, they do. How you think Princess Diana found out about Charles when she was all the way in Africa, needing to sick children? Because of a messy maid, or probably one of her sons. Like, yeah, mom, dad was so, what? The nigga was what? That's just how children are. That's just how maids are. If they ride for you, if they like you, they gonna kiki with you. And I'm talking about your help. They're gonna kiki with you. Okay, they're gonna kiki with you. This from Live Well LA. How you doing? Says Harry has accused, and thank you again for the super chat. Says Harry has accused William of being violent. I think Kate may have broken a McRib, and her face needs to heal from bruising. Not the McRib. You think so? You think so? You think he would? You think so? I mean, he did say that. That's what, that's what Harry said. And that's his own brother. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's possible. It's quite possible. Dang. They do. They be chit-chatting just like us. They be just like this. You can't tell me if I got a job at Buckingham Palace, I'm not gossiping. Bitch, where are the crown jewels? I want to see them real quick. Yo, does anybody in the royal, this is what I'm saying to them. Yo, does anybody in the royal family have a habit? You know what I mean? Are all of these her kids or no? That's what I'm asking while I'm cutting potatoes and stuff. Like, so are all these her kids or are these her kids? Okay, they is. Okay. Why'd she leave yesterday? That's me. You couldn't have me at Buckingham Palace because, baby, I'm all in the tea. I'm in the tea. I got to know the tea. Like, I got to know the tea. And I know that's how they gossip over there. You listen. Listen. What's that one show on PBS about those British people that was all loud and messy? What was that show? Y'all used to watch it all the time. What was that show? It was so popular. I forget what it's called. But it was a show like that. It was like something like that. It was like these British dignitaries, people, all they did was just gossip all day. Okay. This is from Templin 5. Templin 5 says Princess found out from a letter and a gift Camilla gave Charles, and a picture Camilla he kept in his wallet had fallen out of the letter. Oh! One thing about a man is they're gonna be messy and stupid. Shout out to Princess Diana. She a real OG. She is. She the real one. She the real one. The way the Black community slapped for Princess Diana, she was the people's princess. She didn't belong to Buckingham Palace. She belonged to all of us. She's like, I don't remember. I don't know if you guys were old enough to remember her funeral. I remember it. I remember watching it on television. And I remember finding out when she passed away. And yeah, she was the people's princess. She was the first time we were ever able to look at Buckingham Palace like this. You know what I mean? We looked at them like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, what's going on in there? We never looked at Buckingham Palace like that until Princess Diana. We were just like, well, what's really going on over there? And niggas love gossip. We love it. But yeah, that's my theory on Kate Middleton. I really hope that they are able to. I really hope that she keeps her silence, and she should. That's just my personal opinion. I think Kate should keep her silence. There's no reason for you to say anything. For what and for why? You don't have to. You don't have to say anything. She's actually winning the good fight, which is PR and press. She's winning the good fight. You know what I mean? And she is drumming up baby for a good ass book. Because remember, she lasted longer in Buckingham Palace than Kate and Meghan and Harry. She lasted longer than them. So she was in those conversations, you know? Her book gonna be good. Ain't that right? Co-host. Mm-hmm. They said listen, you hear? They said they're getting 2 copies. Okay, they're getting 2 copies. Mm-hmm. I'll get the audio books. I hate reading. Okay. But you guys, that's all we have for you this evening. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern here at the Nosy Bystanders Live. I am your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. You guys can catch me here. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out. Don't be ignorant. Just smash it when you leave. Okay, and we'll be back with more stories and more discussions. So I appreciate you guys for being here. But again, I'm your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow back on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram with more news. Bye.